drawing the Florida Gators logo. So simply, I want to start off with, I'm going to start off with a simple oval shape. Make sure I do this dark enough for you guys. But draw it lightly on your paper. Don't do it as dark as me. Okay, now in the oval shape, we're going to make another oval shape. Like so. Have it lean an upward some. Just a tad. Now we're going to come to the original oval. And you're going to draw a circle, like so. Then from this point to this point, we're going to do like a little slight bulge. And then we're going to do another circle, but a little bit smaller than the first. Then we're going to come here. We're going to make another circle, and then a smaller circle that overlaps this circle. Now we're going to draw another circle. I know it looks a little weird, you know, it looks like some kind of fungus that might be inside of somebody's body. Okay, now we're going to come right here and we're going to make a weird looking triangle shaped line. Like so. Okay. Now we're going to come back over here, and we're just going to do a line like this. I'm going to darken it, then I'm going to come up to this part and darken it like so. Darken the outside of this circle. I'm going to come out just a tad bit. I'm done with that side. Then I'm going to come over here, darken this line. Then I'm going to come to this circle. I'm going to darken just enough right here. And then I'm going to come back to this line and extend it to this circle. Now if you have to add a little bit more like I do, that's fine. You don't want your drawings to be, your first sketch of it to be rigid. Now just kind of go with the flow. You know, add, take away as you need it. As if like you're playing with Play-Doh. So, I'm going to darken this part just to remind me I'm going to keep it. And I'm going to come out just a little right here. Now I'm going to extend this line like so. Then I'm going to come to this circle, continue to darken it. So I'm just going to add on. And then I'm going to darken this part of the circle and just connect it like so. Okay, now I decided I'm going to come back over here a little bit. I'm just going to darken this line. I'm going to keep it. So as I come over here, I decided I'm going to come up some as I get close to this original, to the second oval. I'm just going to bulge it out like this. Now we're going to come back to the back. Now pay very close attention. This area right here, you want to make like a lump-like shape. Very simple. Then you're going to make another lump-like shape. You can do a third lump. Like so. Now once we have that, do you remember this area over here? We're simply going to try to figure out where we want that line. This is going to be the bottom part of the alligator's jaw. So I want mine to come out right here. You know, I'm just going to keep playing with it. I think mine's a little too wide, so I'm just thinning it out like so. Now that I'm satisfied with this area, excuse me. Now that I'm satisfied with this area, I'm going to come down here to this little underbelly that we left. Now, simply, I'm just going to draw two lines to divide it, like so. You know, I'm just going to curve them out, give them like a scale-like look. Like so. Mine looks a little fat when compared to the original, but that's my first attempt. It's coming along well. So okay, now I'm going to turn the page. I'm going to erase a lot of my sketch lines, like these lines right here, all this on the inside, and a little bit of this. I'm going to leave this line right here intact. Something that looks a little like this. Yours might be a little fatter than mine, yours might be skinnier than mine, but that's fine. I'm here, you know, to show you the basics, and everything that you do in art is never going to be perfect, no matter how hard you try. There's always going to be that one little mistake that you're unsatisfied with. So now that we're back here, let's start with something simple. Let's come up here to the nose, and you know, we're just going to draw like a little oval, you know, bubble it in like you did on the standardized test, and you know, just give it a little tail, like so, like it's a tadpole. Now we're going to concentrate on this mouth. So mine's a little thick right here, so I'm just gonna thin it out as it comes here, and I'm just gonna give it like a lumpy shape, like kind of wavy, just come up and down. So you're pretty much gonna have like two big bumps going down and two bumps going this way. So this is my first up bump, this is my down bump. So I need to add my second up bump, second down bump, and then I'm going to connect these two like so. So now, when you come to this side, you know, kind of where the other ones are, you know, because they match. I'm just going to keep playing with it. I'm going to play with this one. This is going to be my down bump right here. I'm going to come out just a little bit right here. And I think I want to finish that line right here. Okay, that's good so far. So now I'm going to turn the page again to get rid of all my sketch lines to make this next step as simple as possible. It's a bit long, but it won't take long to explain to you guys and gals. So now we're going to come over here back to this line, and you're going to extend upward and give it a little hook shape. And I'm going to fix this area because, you know, I'm still looking at my reference material. So now that I fixed this little hook, I'm going to make it a little thicker. So okay, now we're going to add in its tongue. So you kind of want to make a diagonal line from this bump to like somewhere right here, and just, you know, just kind of stop. Now I like to jump around. So we're going to come up here and we're going to simply make a little curved line like so. Not too hard. So just, you know, just take your time. And then you know, we're gonna make a half of an oval shape. And I'm gonna connect with another line like so. You know, darken it in a little bit, and just, you know, make these lines as thick as you need them. And once you do that, you know, we're gonna give it like a little cat eye. So basically, right here, you're drawing a bent triangle, and that'll be its eye. So we're coming towards the end of the logo. So now we're gonna add in its teeth. So first, I personally like to start with the top. So basically, we're going to end up drawing a total of 10 teeth. So let's start with the front. And I did that because that's how someone taught me how to draw dragons. You know, you would start with the dragon head. And this is what this is very similar to it. So, you know, you just look at his teeth and notice how there's curved triangles. And I'm just gonna do my very best. And then not ignore any spaces. So that's 4. Now I go to my 5th tooth, my 6th tooth, and then, you know, I got 4 in the back. Then we're going to come down to the bottom. We're going to draw these teeth, kind of facing the opposite direction. Looks a little crowded, so I'm going to bring this down so I can add more of the teeth in, since these lines are permanent. You know, basically, you know, they're just drawing like little mountains, curved triangles, whatever terminology you like to use. You know, let me know which terminology you like best for me. I change it up slightly every video. So I think the bottom has, I think I got like 3 teeth left. Yeah, 3 teeth left. Yeah, so total of 20 teeth. So I got 2 left. And if you don't like any part of it, you know, just keep adding on. Like, see right here, I'm adding on even more. Hey, practice makes perfect. Alright, and, you know, just go back and make some adjustments. Now we're going to darken the part of the tongue line that is not going to be covered up. Now we're basically going to come up with another oval shape. So the head is basically done. So basically you just want to draw a slight oval around it, just barely, because you barely see the blue logo. I mean the blue oval, because, you know, it overlaps it. So I'm just gonna extend mine and have it disappear behind him. Definitely have that. Now we're going to do another oval. Alligator overlaps this one too. At least at the top. Like so. And we're going to do 2 bulges. There we go. So basically, if I were to take this as a poster, people would know exactly what team I'm representing. Not that this is my team. I'm just saying, if I was to go to a game, you could tell, oh, okay, that's the Florida Gator logo. He drew that himself. You know, that's pretty decent. Well, yes, this is far from perfect. This is I think this would be good enough for, you know, the average person who doesn't draw. Thank you for tuning in. Leave me any suggestions of what logos you want to see next. I'm gonna do some more college logos now. I've not done one in a long time since this video. And have a great day.